Back in the year 306, when the first autofocus system was invented, people realized it was handy. It was handy, wasn't it? Fuji actually made it. Today we are going to test on paper what Fuji says is their worst autofocusing lens possible. But as we're seeing right now, it's the best. It's the best one.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
So we're on the Fuji X-T4 with the 56mm Toneh 1.2. And this thing, I can hear the autofocus motors from here. That thing's 15 feet away from me if it was a foot. I can hear that. I can hear it trying its little heart out. In my experience, the worst focusing Fuji lenses on paper actually hold you the best. The 18mm Toneh 2 outside, that's the only lens that didn't lose me. Why'd I give it back to Henry's? Henry's, I hate you. It's funny, Fuji just came out with a video saying if you want video lenses, we have 3. All the zooms. Not one prime was in that list. It's so annoying. And I just reviewed that 16mm Toneh 2.8 yesterday. Oh boy, it lost me. It lost me more than a careless parent at a carnival. It hurts. It hurts. It lost me so much, but when it was in, it was good. It's a bit tight for vlogging, like I thought it was. People kept suggesting, why do you get that, bro? No, it's not. The Samyang 12mm Toneh 2 is the vlogging lens of choice still. You can't beat that thing. You skip past the Fuji's unreliable autofocus system. You lock it in, the widest lens with some Toneh abilities. So we'll just talk a little Fuji life today, and then we'll take this outside in this video, try to get some squirrel footage if we can. See if the 56mm glorious 1.2, will anything be in focus? Little 240 frames per second. What if I wanted to move back? You with me, Fuji? You with me on that one? I tell ya, the last Sony a7S III test I did, I put that Zeiss 55mm on there. It was about where that is right now. And I sat back here. I couldn't believe the 3D separation. Even though I was so far away, it still separated everything. Whereas this, you gotta be full frame. You gotta be full frame inside and outside. I also got the 50mm Toneh 2, so we'll do another video on that. It's similar. I should probably compare them. Maybe I will. Should I switch it right now just to see it? Yeah, you're probably curious. So right here, 56 1.2. Let's switch to the 250. Is there much of a difference? Hopefully I exposed it right. I never know what I'm doing. So obviously we just stopped down to Toneh 2. And so I had to adjust the shutter. I never know how many stops. It's so confusing. Like 1.2 to 1.8 is one stop. No, it's not. I don't even know the stops. They're too confusing. 1.4 to 1.8 is 1. And then what's the 2? Why the 2? 1.8 to 1, a third of us. Shut up, your mom. One thing I noticed about this lens, which is what I was curious about and why I got it, the focus breathing. Not really there. This might be Fuji's best lens for that. I had the 35mm Toneh 2, I sold it because it was unusable. It was caving me in like a game show with spikes on the walls. Whereas this one's like, all right. Whenever I was outside and it started hunting, it was like so distracting. We don't need that. Almost every lens suffers from it, but way to go, Fuji. You did it. The Viltrox as well, 33mm. Doesn't even breathe. Could breathe underwater if it wanted to. If your lens can't do this, why even have a YouTube channel? What's your content about? Bullshit, that's all we know for sure. What's better? Is one noticeably better? Usually sharpness, who cares? How many beard hairs do you want to count? Just be yourself, asshole. From what I'm seeing, I have to come to terms with this. The Fuji, great in here. Fantastic studio camera. The autofocus is decent. If you stay in, don't go out here. Don't go there. But if you're just normal, you do the odd bit of leaning and returning, it's decent. Outside, I can't rely on it with the autofocus ever, with any lens. The 16mm is their best lens. It's their newest one. Linear motors, stepping, I don't know what they use. it just loses me. It's just not confident no matter what. I don't even have to turn. It just boom, bam, gone. So manual focus outside with the Samyang, you got yourself a vlogging system. It's not the most stable, so the only reason you're using it is the colors. But it's okay. Better than the Sony, that's for sure. Sony A7, who misses that thing? Not me. Hated that camera. Stupid camera. Barely did anything I needed it to. All right, let's switch back to the 56. So I'm sure Fuji had more design in mind than to just shoot a scrub in his YouTube living room. So let's go outside, see if we can get some B-roll, see what it looks like. We'll try this type of shot. I'll have to bring the external audio because look how far we are. How can you look? You can't see my house. I'm just gonna leave. Let's go. Now what everybody was probably wondering is, can you vlog with it? The 56mm. The answer is a hard yes on that one. Little jerky. The Toneh. Oh my God. How close is the... oh, seems like it's doing it. It's a little heavy. This is one of the most ideal vlogging setups, I find. You get to blur out the background. People don't know where you are. How's the stabilization? Let's switch over to the 50mm wide-angle lens. Oh yeah. Oh, this is definitely the superior vlogging lens due to the ultra-wide angle that it gives you. You don't get as much Toneh, but that's a lot of detail back there. That's bullshit. Is it me or is this just as tight? It seems like it's, what's happening? I got no reach. Oh, these are not the designed purpose. We're in acquisition phase. Seems a little jerky. Oh, Fuji, what were you thinking for these vlogging lenses? All right, let's get some this might as well be a 50 versus 56 video comparison now. So let's get some B-roll of both. Can they autofocus in 240 frames per second when squirrels are in the area?
Walking backwards, but I'm going forwards. But sometimes I go sideways, or maybe in a spiral. He's walking in a circle. Where's he going? He'll end up in a park. What a great day. He's walking somewhere. He's allergic to frogs, but that's okay. Higher without letting go. Can we fly? Can we fly? Can we fly? I stayed up all night just to hear you tell me no.
Oh, hi there. Name's Jack Cunningworth. It's good to meet you. Wow, the Fuji just latched right onto me. Immediately, pretty much. It got me. Oh, that's instant. That is instant. Okay, I think it's got me. It would not. It would not. There's bees all over. You're sitting on a garbage. Just so you know that. So how we doing on it? How'd the B-roll look? I did the first half with the 50mm Toneh 2, next half with the 56. I gotta tell you, just from my experience, that 56 does not track very well. There was a lot of charging squirrels that were not in focus. But when it was, oh man, that's some glory right there. It just doesn't seem to latch immediately. Sometimes it doesn't know what to do. Maybe because the background's just too blurry. It's just like, I don't know about that. But seemingly it seems to have me now. And now we're just good. It tracks better than any dual pixel autofocus technology the world has ever known. I tell you, like this level of Toneh, wait for it, too much. That's too much. This bullshit. Like, what's walking behind me? Could be Bigfoot, could be his sister, for all you know. What's cool though, is when you back up, at least on full frame, I don't know that we're replicating it here, you get this like 3D image with still stuff back there. Are you believing that? Are you believing it? Let's switch to the 50mm, just to do this kind of thing again. Oh, hi there. Name's Kendrick. Foreign's father. You good? You need a drink? All right. That seemed to latch onto me much better. I don't know that it tracks smoothly. We're on the 50mm now. Same autofocus settings. I think we're just at tracking all the way and -2 speed. Probably not the best, but you need to lower that speed so it's a smooth pull. You don't want tracky, jumpy shit. Or do you? As he walks off into the forest. Fuji tracks him even from behind. There's bees. Oh, he's right up to the lens. So we good on the lens? Which lens do you prefer, by the way? Do you care about any of this? You don't even have a Fuji camera. Why are you watching this? Get a day job, asshole. Hey there. Didn't even. Hi. Sony would never do this. Sony would never do it. It's tracking that dog. Oh, I put a face box on the dog. Hey. I'm not sure about this focal length in general, just for YouTubers. I mean, it has a nice, decent look, but it's such a pain in the butt where you can't really see the details. I think I'm in focus, but I can't guarantee it. It's kind of annoying. And having the camera like way across the room at home, it's a bit of a pain in the bitch. It's a pain in the bitch. It's kind of nice having the wide angle. I think you could get away with it just having a wide angle for the vlogging and at home. It'd be pretty good and fun. This is a bit overkill, but that B-roll might say otherwise. You can't really get that kind of B-roll with a wide lens, although he was coming close. That squirrel, he was the squirrel of hope. I'm thinking the 50 is the better choice, just because it seems to focus smoother. It's much lighter. That's all you need. It has enough Toneh. Give me a break. Like you need more than that. At this focal length, you could probably do a 2.8. So thank you, Fuji Canada, for reaching out. There's a bee. I wonder if he was just Toneh. That'd be funny if the bee grabbed face detection and he was just like, oh, that'd be good. That'd be good times. Probably just a blur on the screen. There's so many bees here. I'm gonna leave. Which lens do you think won today? Affiliate links down below for both of them, of course. External audio provided by Tascam. I'm gonna leave in cinematic-like fashion, like a movie would. I'll just walk off into the sunset. Subscribe for more videos. I'll see you later.
He's walking somewhere. He's allergic to frogs, but that's okay. fly. I stayed up all night.